Well, we're talking Expedition Limitless. Martin Malone is here. Some very exciting footage you've been sharing with us on your training sessions. And we did an interview. I was in Australia, you were up there. God, we're all around the world. But
yeah,
you're ready to go for the biggie. And while we're talking to you, we can play some shots, which are beautiful, by the way. I know a great guy did this for you.
Yes, Simon Pounder from SP Media Productions came with us on training week, and he'll be with us on the expedition.
Oh,
did a
well done, Simon.
Well
done, Simon. Show that. So come on then, for people who don't know what's going on. I mean, your social media has been fantastic, but what's going on?
Yeah, so a little recap. So this is Expedition Limitless. It's a 4-year program. This is year 1, and this expedition is to the Arctic. So we'll be heading to the north of Sweden. We're leaving on Saturday to do a 110-kilometre expedition above the Arctic Circle along the Kungsleden Trail, which is a famous Arctic trail in northern Sweden. So we'll be dealing with temperatures anywhere from -10 to -25, whatever. And the team, this was all conceived by Phil Quirk from Omnia Mind. So he came up with this amazing idea to link the charity, all the Isle of Man charities, with the corporate sector to raise large amounts of money to support local Isle of Man charities. And this was like proof of concept first year. It's been a resounding success, and we've got huge corporate sponsorship behind us with all of the athletes. I call them athletes because they're almost athletes now, but all of the team members that are going, they're all supported by companies or proxy sponsors, which is amazing. And we have a target of £50,000 for iListen, and we haven't even gone yet, and we're at 47 grand.
That's amazing.
And we've still got money coming in, and the public and the way we've been supported with this has just been mind-blowing. It's been
so are people getting paid to get help on this trip, or are they self-financing, or is it a mixture?
So this is how the concept is quite unique. So Phil's idea was to go out to the corporates for them to take a member of their staff who was potentially, somebody who was young in career, or indeed for this particular expedition, people who've been affected by mental health, either directly or indirectly, and for the corporate to sponsor the cost of the expedition. And then the idea is that we go on the expedition and the team members raise money for the charity. So all of the money raised goes directly to the charity, whereas the corporates are funding the athlete, the expedition team themselves. It's quite a unique concept, really, because it means that all of the money coming in goes directly to iListen, and we don't have to cover any costs.
So how does Sweden all go? I mean, we chatted to you there, but it was early days. I mean, everyone get through it all right?
Yeah, so we brought a team of...
You got cold? You went in the border?
It was pretty cold, all right, yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, -16, I think, was the air temperature, and the water was just about freezing, just above freezing. That was an experience.
And the competition was who was going to go in there, wasn't it?
We had a fancy dress competition. The fancy dress that didn't arrive in time, so we had to dress Carl up in some other stuff. But that week was to prepare us. There was a serious side to that week, and that was our winter skills training, and we got exposed to some pretty horrendous temperatures. We camped out in -16. Wow. Then we went down and had that the dip into the river, which, as you probably saw, the thickness of the ice.
You were hardy. You're very hardy. Yeah. That's what I'll say.
And it was cold. There's no doubt about it. But the whole team went in, and the really strange thing, I suppose, about this, you pull a team of people together, you'll always have somebody who doesn't fit in or whatever. But this team just gelled.
Oh, fantastic!
No weak links. Really strong team. Strong. We have a laugh, but there's a serious side to it. We all have to look after each other, and I think when we go away to Sweden, that's really going to hold true. We're such a strong team.
Okay. Strong team, but sometimes people have to fall out for whatever reasons. Has anyone had to? I mean, you depleted a little bit. I mean,
well, no, I was never meant to go originally. I was helping. My role in this was to help with the fundraising, and I sort of said, let somebody else that wants to go. And then we had a team member dropped out due to injury very early on, and I stepped.
It happens. It
happens, yeah. And I stepped in to take over their part. Earned myself the nickname of the Bison for ploughing up a hill when we were on training week. Crazy. And that's stuck now. But there's a bit of fun in it. Really, you have to have some fun as well. So this is about raising serious cash for iListen. It's about people getting out of their comfort zone and building resilience and coming back to the island as champions of resilience, and be able to go into companies and say, look, this is what anybody can do if you just put your mind to it. But in saying that, we need to enjoy it. It's an experience, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And hats off to Phil Quirk for coming up with this concept, amazing concept.
So with Starlinks up there, are we hoping to do a link at any point? I mean, I know you'll be doing social media. Are we going to try for one?
We can't. We
can't.
No signal at all. We have a satellite phone.
Well,
so
Starlink, I thought they would be everywhere. No, there's nothing at all.
Nothing. We're in the wilderness. It's unsupported, so 7 days unsupported. We have a satellite phone to send a message back to the office to say, team as well, we're all okay. And then as we're on the trail, the team back in the office will do daily updates on Facebook. So Expedition Limitless 2023. There'll be daily updates to see how the team is getting on. And we'll also be dropping in posts during the week, kind of profiles of all the team members with their donation link if anybody wants to donate. So let us smash through 50,000.
And their website, the main website again?
So it's primarily on Facebook. So it's Expedition Limitless 2023. If you follow us, you'll get updates all week. Yeah. And then when we come back, there'll be further updates, and we have another fundraiser at the end of April called the Burpee Mile World Championship. So we're going to do burpees on the prom for a mile. So that's our final fundraiser, which should get us past 60 grand, we hope.
You've been busy in the gym. I see him down there most days. Yeah. It puts me to shame. So everything done? You're ready to go?
We're all ready. Everybody's ready, and we're just praying that on Saturday morning flight leaves on time, and we get off the island, and there's no fog and no issues with the flight to Gatwick, and then we go across to Heathrow and we fly to Arlanda in Sweden. We have a night train which brings us all the way up into the Arctic, sleeper train. We get off the train pretty much straight away. We're out, and we're 7 days out in the wilderness, which is just amazing, mind-blowing, brilliant.